friends. So today let's talk about some reasons why children are not able to concentrate. I come across many parents who tell me that their child is not focusing on their work, or they are unable to sustain attention for too long. So I just made this small little list of very common things that if we take care of, there will be significant improvements in the concentration level of the child. Hi, I am Neha Verma. I am a child psychologist with KinderPass, and I also have my own practice in Delhi. So let's start with the first reason: lack of sleep. If a child, now here I'm talking about school-going children, need sleep for at least 8 to 10 hours. Younger ones need even more. So if your child is not sleeping for the required amount of time, then their concentration and focus will be less. So make sure they get ample amount of sleep. Point 2. Again, very simple. Make sure they have a hearty breakfast when they get up in the morning. That is very, very essential. A good breakfast keeps the child's tummy full, gives them enough carbohydrates and proteins to make sure that their day is full of energy and they are not feeling tired or a lack of energy levels, which is another factor that leads to concentration issues. If a child is feeling hungry, the child will be cranky, the child will not be able to focus on other things because his body will want him to focus on the bodily needs first. Next point. A good physical activity is essential to ensure that their energy is utilized in the right manner. So an exercise routine, joining a karate, judo, self-defense class, dancing, skating, any physical activity that your child enjoys, just going to the park and playing catch with friends, football, cricket, anything. Just make sure that your child does some physical activity every day. By every day, I mean at least 6 times a week. Once in a while, it's completely okay not to follow the routine, as I often tell parents. So that again is very necessary because it helps to keep the physical body and the excess energy channelized properly so that the child can focus and concentrate. And of course, it also acts as a break activity. It helps the child learn a lot of new things. These games are so essential for team building, for learning sportsmanship, for learning just how to interact with other children. So they are very essential in the child's routine. Next, we have just figure out if your child is anxious about something. Often if the child is struggling with something that worries him, or if the child is anxious about something, then the child is not able to focus on task at hand. So just try and figure out if there is something bothering the child. Talk to the child, keep the channels of communication open between you and the child, so that the child can reach out to you and tell you whatever problems he's facing, whatever is bothering the child. A couple of hormonal or I would say nutrient deficiencies would also lead to a lack of concentration. One such thing is thyroid deficiency. So in case you feel despite everything, despite all the previous points, your child is still not concentrating, get a thyroid check done and see if the thyroid functioning is normal for the child or not. Another thing that affects concentration is the iron concentration in the child's body. So there are, if the child is anemic, for instance, then there are very high chances that the child will have concentration problems. So check that also. Again, something that has become very common during these lockdown days, Luckily, we are out of that situation now and things are getting back to normal. But during the lockdown, the screen time of many children went up too much. Again, too much screen time has a direct impact on concentration of a child. So make sure that the screen time is regulated and now it is under control, because now there are lots more options open for the children and they can use those activities and do those things rather than depend on screen for everything. And finally, the learning material that the child is given. If the learning material is too easy or too difficult, the brain will not concentrate on that. So make sure that the learning material that you're choosing for the child is something that challenges the child yet is at the level of the child. Now this is something as a parent, or you could take help of a teacher to help you decide, especially for activities at home and especially to supplement school academics and schoolwork. So just try these simple changes and see how the concentration levels of your child changes. If you found this video useful, do remember to subscribe to the channel and press that bell icon. Thank you. Bye-bye.